What is up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Alligator Eats. This is my first video. I don't know what else to say. So I got Taco Bell here. And I got the new Rattlesnake Burrito. And also the Rattlesnake fries, because they have fries and a burrito. I got an Enchirito. And the Rattlesnake fries. Okay. So, it's raining outside, and I don't know if it's going to be making noise, so sorry if it does. So the new Rattlesnake burrito and fries, they're both supposed to come with creamy jalapeno sauce, and I don't like that sauce. I think it's gross. It tastes like soap to me. Do you guys know whenever you go to like a public restroom and use the soap to wash your hands and it has a nasty smell to it? It's got that weird smell. That's what that sauce tastes like to me. It's not good. So I didn't get that on either of these because I don't like it. So I'm going to start with the fries. Here's what they look like. Let me do a thumbnail. Okay, that was awkward. So I'm gonna start with the fries. And I have a topic to talk about today. My first video. These don't have much, like, nacho cheese. I thought it would have more, but oh well. I'm gonna try to get a bite that has everything in it. It's not a very good fork. It's more like a spoon fork. It's pretty good. I really like the jalapenos. They go well with the nacho cheese and the fries. I love Taco Bell's nacho cheese. I don't know about you guys, but like when I go to Taco Bell with my grandma, she'll be like, "Oh, I hate that stuff they put on my burrito." She calls it cheese whiz. She's like, "Oh, I hate the cheese whiz that they use," and I'm just like, can't relate. I like it. I think it's good. So my topic that I wanted to talk about is bad dreams. I've recently been having a lot of bad dreams. So, the other night I had a really bad nightmare that woke me up. So it started off just me and my boyfriend on the sidewalk. And then I heard like a pop noise, like a loud pop behind me. And we both looked behind us. And behind us was like this figure. It was like a black figure. It looked like a person, but obviously it wasn't a person. It didn't have a face. It was just like a creepy thing. And we both started running and screaming, obviously. I was screaming. And then it was like my dream like switched over to something else. But it was like the same thing. Does that make sense? Probably not. And I ended up in like this maze. You know how on like TV shows you'll see like a big like garden maze that's like just like hedge bushes, but it's a maze and you're supposed to go through the maze and it's supposed to be fun. Well, my dream, I was in this maze running from this thing that had, oh, I forgot to say, did I say? It has a, it had like a gun or something in its hand. Something. I don't know if it was a gun or, I don't know exactly what it was. Wasn't a knife. It was shaped like a gun. But this thing was chasing me through this maze. And I was just yelling and screaming and running away from this creature. And every time I turned the corner in this maze to get away from this thing, there it was all of a sudden in front of me somehow, even though it was just behind me. So every time I turned the corner and it ended up in front of me, I had to turn back around and run the other way. And eventually, like, I was just screaming and yelling, like, oh my God, somebody help me, and there was nobody around. So eventually, I ended up falling on my knees. And that woke me up. Because I fell on my knees, and I knew when I fell that this thing was going to get me, so I was just filled with so much fear that I ended up waking up. It was scary. And then I had another really scary dream the other night. So I don't know where I was at in my dream. I was inside of some store. I don't know what store it was. But I was in the store and I heard a really, like, I heard loud popping noises. Like, loud pop, 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 pop. And I went out of the store to see what the noise was. And it was around like 5, 6, quarter light. Sort of like duskis, you know? Dusk. Is that what it's called? When it's like evening time? I don't know. Well, it was like 5, 6 p.m. getting kind of dark out. So I went outside of the store to see what the noise was. And I walk out and I see all these people like screaming and running. And there was all these men. You know how like the KKK, and I'm probably going to get hate for saying that. You know how they're dressed in like these white robes and they have like a pointy thing on their head? Well, that's how these men were dressed. Except for it was black. It was a black robe and a black pointy thing on their head. And there was like thousands upon thousands of these men. And they all had these huge black assault rifles. And they were just shooting everybody in sight. Like, everybody was falling on the ground dead, shot by these men. This is hot sauce, by the way. So my immediate reaction was to go run and hide somewhere. So I ran off and I hid next to this wall, huddled down, like curled next to the wall, with a bunch of other people that were hiding next to this wall. Well, eventually these men found us all, and I heard all these gunshots, like right next to me, and it was the scariest thing ever. They ended up killing, these men ended up killing everybody that was next to that wall with me. I was the only one left, and I had to beg these dudes, please let me live. So, after some begging, they decided to let me live. And I was like, okay. thank you for letting me live. And they said, okay, we're going to let you go, but you better run. So I started running, and I came upon this house that was like, the door was open, the front door was open. It was just like a regular house. So I went into this house, and I hid underneath a table. And of course the door was still wide open, and more people kept coming into this house to hide into the house. These men would come into the house, the men with the guns, and they would shoot people, and then I was always the only one left alive, and I would just have to beg and plead with these men, just please let me live. For whatever reason, they would let me live. And as it started to clear up, like, these men were all going away or whatever, and it started to quiet down a little bit, I came out from underneath whatever table I was hiding under, and I went and I found a huge, like, sectional sofa, like, couch in this house, and I hid behind the couch because the couch was against the wall, and it was like, there was like a gap between the wall and the couch. So I went behind this couch, and I took some of the blankets that were on the couch and covered up with them while laying on the ground behind the couch. So I was hidden pretty well. But I still kept hearing these men every once in a while come through this house looking for people, obviously. And I was so scared, and I was just praying and hoping that they wouldn't find me behind the couch and I would live, which I did end up living. It was weird. After all the gunfire ended, it was quiet. It was about like 10, 11 at night. Super dark out. I came out of this house, and it was like my dream switched over again. Do you guys ever have that when you have a dream, your dream all of a sudden just switches to somewhere else, but it's the same dream? Well, it did that, and I was at home, and I was just with my family. My family was all alive, and they were all talking about what happened and how they survived, and it was just weird. But isn't that scary? Big black assault rifles. Thousands upon thousands of these men that were dressed in black robes. If that's not a terrifying dream, I don't know what is. I keep having terrifying dreams every night. And they're so vivid that I could tell you every detail of the dream. Hot sauce on my face. I used to always wake up and be like, oh, I had a dream, and I would tell my family my dream. But now, I usually don't even talk about it because they think I'm making it up. Like, oh, that's so crazy. It sounds like you just made that up. It is crazy. And it does sound like I made it up. But I didn't. I really am having these dreams. It's crazy. There was another dream that I had a couple nights ago. The night after I had the maze dream, I had this weird dream about my dogs. I don't want to say exactly what happened, because that was really sort of graphic and disturbing. And I don't want to disturb anybody. Well, the rattlesnake burrito was really, really good. I would definitely order that again. I like the burrito better than the fries, though. The fries seem like they need more nacho cheese sauce. And I thought it would have more. Maybe there's less because it was supposed to have the creamy jalapeno sauce on it, which I don't like that sauce, so obviously I asked for none. I'm gonna try this Enchirito. Ooh, that's messy. Here's the Enchirito. It's a secret menu item. Secret. I'm the Illuminati. I have secrets about Taco Bell and the government. No, not really. I guess it's gonna be really hard to get a bite of this. And I'm gonna get it all over my shirt. So, what do you guys think could be the cause of these dreams? Tell me in the comments. Look at that. Messy. I swear, the sauce is getting everywhere. This is good, though. I haven't had one of these in years. I got it just for this video. Tell me if you guys have scary dreams. And if you do, tell me what they're about. And is there anything that you do that makes you go to sleep and not have dreams? Like, is there anything special I need to be doing before going to bed? Like drinking hot tea or something before bed to make me not have dreams? Because I promise you, these are the scariest dreams ever. Like, I wake up crying sometimes from these dreams. And I'm not even being dramatic. I went to McDonald's. And I got sweet tea. Because this is America. And there is a McDonald's right next door to a Taco Bell. And I don't like Pepsi. It's just like the only thing. Like, my only gripe about Taco Bell is that they're owned by Yum, which is the same company that owns Pepsi. So obviously they're going to carry Pepsi products, and I just squirted myself. Obviously they're going to carry Pepsi products, and I don't like Pepsi. So I went to McDonald's and got a tea. I don't hate Pepsi. I'll drink it if I have to. But I don't want to have to. What's funny is Diet Pepsi used to be my favorite soda. Like, literally my favorite. Like, I would crave Diet Pepsi all the time. And then I started drinking Coke. I started going to Sonic a lot. and I started getting Diet Coke all the time, and I just love Diet Coke. That is my favorite soda, is Diet Coke. And then I went back to Pepsi, and I tasted Pepsi, and it just tastes nasty to me. It tastes like toothpaste. Somebody just parked next to me. And I'm like parked far away from any businesses around here. I'm like parked facing a wall. So I didn't think anybody would come park next to me, but they did. They're probably watching me eat. My goodness, guys, this is good. If you've never had an Enchirito, and it's on the secret menu, so it's not on their regular menu, so not everybody knows about it. If you've never had one of these, go to Taco Bell right now and go get one. Because I swear, it's really good. Not sure if I should cut that part where I just squirted myself with hot sauce. I probably will. I only have a little bit of these fries left. Alright guys, I'm done eating. Thank you for watching and listening to me talk about scary dreams and whatnot. That's it. Subscribe to my channel. This is a new channel. I'm going to be making videos on it. Requests. If you have any requests, message me or comment down below your requests and I'll do them. And that's all. Thank you for watching.